My name's Carlas Bogue. I'm from a little town called Farmland, Indiana. Grew up on a thoroughbred racehorse farm. My venture concept is Bogue Feed Distribution, which is a hay distribution that revolves around growing hay in the state of Indiana and shipping it specifically to Florida, the horse capital of the world. Entrepreneurship program really sparked my interest when I learned about it. So I started studying more, what it meant to be an entrepreneurship student, and I saw that it was pass or fail. So that really sparked an interest in me. Set yourself apart. I live, sleep, and breathe my business plan. I mean, it's something that I was around before I ever turned it into a business plan. I know when I walk into E-Day that I'm going to be the expert on Bogue feed distribution and the hay industry. This is a goal I set 4 years ago. I want to graduate the entrepreneurship program, pass or fail, to be one of those guys that said, yeah, I did it. Any criticism I know is for my better. I'm just really looking forward to giving my idea, getting feedback, good and bad, because the bad, you take that and use it as fuel, to figure out where you can fix things. Right now, I'm focusing on how to build the brand or build the product right now, but I got to look at that end game too, of how we continue to grow. Mentor Day was really cool. We went down to 2 launch fishers. Tons of business professionals, alumni that just want to help this program grow. Everybody that I talk to, they're there to help. Ask you why you do this, why didn't you do this, or to basically just to make you think more and to be able to back up why you chose to do what you did with your business plans. I just feel more prepared for winter warm-ups because of that. Winter warm-ups is a chance to go ahead and make mistakes without having the pressure of pass or fail. I'm the founder and CEO of Bogue Feed Distribution. It gave me some key things to work on going into E-Day, so that was real reassuring, knowing that the bones of my plan are put together. Now it's just critiquing, the fine details. If I stress out about it, I know that I'm not going to show up on E-Day and present the plan that I really want to. This is it, pass or fail. My biggest hurdle was my opening slide, just introducing myself in a way that got the ball rolling. They grilled me, but at the same time, they were giving me advice. So then they asked me to go out of the room. They were going to discuss.
Why don't you give us a couple of minutes to deliberate?
And I'm not even kidding. I think it was like 15 minutes. And when they say we have a few more questions, instantly my mind went to, oh man, I'm on the bubble now. This is not a place I wanted to be. And then they all kind of looked at me real serious. And then the lead of the room, he looked at me and he said,
"It's beyond a shadow of a doubt unanimous that you have passed this class in the entrepreneurship."
But at that moment, it was excitement, being able to relax. They hit me with a few things after that to encourage me, but then they also ended it with, here's some things we want to add that were good that we saw, and I got some really amazing compliments, and it really meant a lot to me, but definitely an emotional time. The guys that poured out into us, the alum, they didn't have to, but they choose to. Now, am I going to be some guy that takes this chip on my shoulder and just runs with that and runs it right into the ground? Because if I do that, then I'm not part of the elite group of people that gives back to the next generation. You're not better than anyone else. No matter how successful you think you are, there's always someone that you can pour into, and I think that's huge. Bogue Feed Distribution does exist already, and we will continue going forward with that. The grad assistant in the program, he and I are going to start a drone digital media business as well. So my plan is to run those 2 businesses, talk to the wife about it. I got 12 months to make those 2 things profitable. So if it works out, great. If not, then I'll go find another job.